Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this June the 1st, 2024. I'm hoping everybody had a great Saturday out there so far. Everybody has a great Saturday evening. Hope everybody continues to stay safe and well and also enjoy the weather because it's the only weather you got. Okay, in tonight's video, we're going to be talking about the tropics a little bit. Tropics and the severe weather for your we're going to talk about the tropics first and a little bit here in the tropical Atlantic. Then we'll have a little tropical statement at the end of this video. Also, we're going to take a look at the forecast charts, which is your forecast for Sunday and Monday. Also, we're going to take a look at the Watches Warning Advisory map and also the Storm Prediction Center outlook for your Sunday, as we got some severe weather to discuss. And like I said at the end of this video, we'll take a look at the current tropical weather statement. Right now we have no tropical cyclone, but we'll take a look at it anyway. Alright, if you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe. Also like these videos, share these videos, tell your friends and family, neighbors, whoever about the Mike Bass Forecast channel. Try to help me get up to 600 subscribers. I need that. And let's go ahead and get the show on the road there, folks. Alright, as you can see here, we got a little swirl going on in the northern tropical Atlantic, but nothing tropical out of this system. We got a few little tropical waves moving off the African coast down in the southern portion of the tropics, moving toward the Caribbean Sea. Nothing forming at this time. Also, we have a system right over the central Caribbean Sea, producing some thunderstorms and showers, but nothing organized pretty well at this time, except bringing some heavy rain to portions of Cuba and also over toward Haiti and the Dominican Republic, and also toward Jamaica as well. Alrighty, got a little cold frontal boundaries. Got a low pressure system over the hurricane centers watching in the eastern Pacific. Need to monitor that one for possible development. Alright, let's take a look at your forecast for your Sunday. As you can see, we got thunderstorms and showers from up here in Connecticut down to Delaware, through the Carolinas, down to the Florida Keys, and also Florida region, Gulf of Mexico, also toward Texas, back up toward Kansas, also Colorado, and also through the Dakotas and South Canada, also Wisconsin, you included as well, down toward Arkansas. On the yellow slashed area from North Dakota through Minnesota, South Dakota, Iowa, and also Nebraska, northern Kansas, northeastern Colorado, some severe weather possible in that region. Also in the red slashed area from Minnesota back in through Iowa, also eastern Dakotas, down in Nebraska, northern Kansas, some heavy rain and flash flooding possible. And also we have a big area of showers and storms in the southwestern portion of Canada, stretching into port of Montana, Idaho, Washington, Oregon State, Northern California, and along coastal areas, and a little bit of mixed precipitation in Washington State. Otherwise, dry high pressure in charge of much of Canada through portions of the Northeast, also Newfoundland, New Brunswick, down in Maine, portions of Massachusetts, northern New York State, also portions of the eastern Carolinas right along the I-95 eastbound toward the Outer Banks, also toward the Grand Strand, the Bahamas, Cuba, Jamaica, down toward the Yucatan Peninsula, also into areas of Mexico, southern Texas, Gulf of California, through California, New Mexico, all the way up to Montana. All of this activity is for your Sunday, June the 2nd. Alright, here's your Monday forecast. As you can see, we got thunderstorms and showers from New Jersey to Maryland to Delaware, D.C., the eastern Carolinas, the Outer Banks, stretching through the mountains of western North Carolina. We have thunderstorms and showers stretching from northern Cuba through Florida, northwestern Bahamas, through Florida, all the way back to Louisiana, Texas, northeast Mexico, all the way into portions of Kansas, Nebraska, through the Dakotas, right along the Canadian-U.S. border there, also into the Great Lakes region, also into Montana. Also shower activity from Wyoming, Idaho, Washington, Oregon State, and also some mixed precipitation there as well. Wyoming, Montana, Idaho, portion of Washington, Oregon states as well. Shower along coastal areas. Otherwise, dry high pressure in much of Canada through portions of New Brunswick, Newfoundland, through Maine, all the way back into Pennsylvania, West Virginia, portions of the Carolinas and Georgia, the Bahamas, Cuba, Jamaica, down to the Yucatan Peninsula, much of Mexico, Gulf of California, West Texas, to Colorado, to Nevada, California, portion of Washington, Oregon State. Alright, all of this activity for your Monday, June the 3rd. Alright, let's move on to the Watches Warning Advisory map. So you're located across the nation. Alright, you can see here we got some special weather statement for northern Maine. Also, we have some severe thunderstorm watches down here for Louisiana. Also, East Texas with ongoing severe thunderstorm warning and flash flood warnings there as well. More severe thunderstorm watches for a portion of New Mexico, West Texas, with ongoing severe thunderstorm warnings there as well, and also some flash flood warning, flood advisories. Same from North Texas through northern New Mexico, also through Colorado, portion of Colorado, West Kansas, Nebraska, and portions of southeast. We got a storm warning there as well. Special weather statements over Illinois. We got river flood warning still up here for portion of the North Dakota, and also Minnesota border. Same in portion of Iowa, Illinois, down to Missouri, portion of Kentucky, Tennessee. Got some flash flood warnings there also in effect for western Kentucky. More river flood warnings from Missouri, also down to Arkansas, Mississippi, Texas, East Texas, and portion of Louisiana. Also, we got some severe thunderstorm warnings also in eastern Louisiana. Special weather statement for south areas of portion of South Texas. Excessive heat warnings have been posted for portion of Arizona, southern Nevada, and California. High wind watches have been posted for portion of Montana. Also, we have some flood watches in effect for portion of Idaho, and also Washington State with some hydro issues there also, and also stretching into Oregon State as well. Small craft advisory for portions of areas of South Florida, Florida Keys, portions of the Panhandle of Florida. Small craft advisory, gale warning from Southern California all the way up to Washington State. We have some small craft advisory around the Hawaiian Chain Islands and around the Alaska area with special weather statements to the north. Alright, let's move on to the Storm Prediction Center. Here is the outlook for your Sunday. As you can see, we got general thunderstorm from up here near Scranton, Pennsylvania, through Columbia, South Carolina, down toward Fort Myers, Miami, Fort Lauderdale, Tampa, back towards San Antonio, all the way back over toward Casper, Wyoming. And also we have a marginal risk from portions of Houston all the way up towards the Minneapolis, Minnesota region, Rapid City, South Dakota, Cheyenne also included. We have a slight risk down there toward Fort Stockton, Midland, and Lubbock area. Same from Colby over towards the Pierre, and also up toward Fargo, Grand Forks, just around Bismarck, just east of Minot as well. And also we have an enhanced risk over portions just northeast of Colby, McCook you included, up toward Valentine, and just west of Norfolk, portions of areas of Nebraska. Alright, let's take a look at the tornado probability. Pretty much just 2% from Grand Rapids down toward Lincoln and McCook and Colby areas. Winds, this is damaging winds, 5% for a portion of Houston up toward Amarillo to Woodward, and also Wichita area, Del Monte, also at the Minneapolis. We have a 15% from Lubbock to Midland to Fort Stockton. We have a 30% around the McCook, Colby area, in Valentine vicinity. Norfolk, you're on the borderline at 30%. And also we have a 15% from Grand Fort to Fargo down toward the Norfolk, Omaha, and Lincoln areas as well for damaging winds. Alright, we got to let it refresh, and then we're going to take a look at the large hail. Alright, as you can see, we got a significant area for large hail from Lubbock to Midland to Fort Stockton. You included Big Springs, West Odessa, Texas, also Midland and Lubbock areas. We also have it 15% from Colby to McCook to Valentine to Pierre, Aberdeen, Bismarck, you included Fargo, Grand Forks, and also we have a 5% in the Brown, stretching from portions the area of Minneapolis, just west of Minneapolis, also down toward portions of central Texas. This is a 5% risk for large hail. Alright. And finally, we're going to wrap it up with the tropical weather page for the tropical Atlantic. This is for the this is for the Atlantic Ocean, Caribbean Sea, and the Gulf of Mexico. No tropical activity expected at this time over the next 48 hours and 7 days. Alright, well, I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Everybody continue to stay safe and well. Also enjoy the weather, because it's the only weather you got. Make sure you subscribe if you have not. We'll catch you back in the next video. So have a wonderful Saturday evening, folks. Take care.